evening. Can you hear me? I hope I'm audible enough. Good evening. Hi, hi, hi. Hello. It's another episode of Honest Conversations with Chin as a favor, and I am super excited. Don't mind me, I'm just trying this thing out. Hi. Hi, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you are here, please drop your comments. Please, please, please. And invite your friends to join. Let everybody join. I'm about to invite my Facebook family that we are live now and Instagram fam that we are live. So thank you very much for being here. Just testing out this. Okay, so I think I prefer this. I think I prefer this. Hello everyone. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Or should I go to natural? I think I prefer this. Nothing beats natural. Good evening. Good evening. Hi. It's another episode of Honest Conversations and I'm super excited. Welcome, welcome. My name is Chin as a favor and I am your host for today. I always am your host. I hope I'm audible enough. I hope my voice is loud enough. If it is, please drop your comments. Ekemini Udo, I see that you're watching. Good evening. Thanks for joining. Promise Bennett, I see that you're here. Happy to be here too. Thank you very much for joining. Now take the link and share with your friends. Let them join. I'm inviting Facebook and Instagram fam right now. We are live. Okay, 4 persons have joined. Hello. Hi. So today we have a very a very interesting conversation. Yes, a very interesting conversation. Someone asked me when I posted the link. I smelled that there'll be violence. I said, just a little bit of, just a pinch of violence here and there. You understand? Because this topic needs to be discussed. I mean, it really needs to be discussed. I think it's long overdue. So you have to pay attention so that we can learn what we need to learn here. And first of all, I hope that you've shared with your friends so that we can get started. We are going to get started for real in less than a minute and 30 seconds. Once it's 5 minutes after I've launched this live stream, we're going to get started. So drop your comments. Hi, all of you joining. Let me send you a shout out. Hi, Digital Skill with Joy Amuche. Hello, Chiamaka Tansi. Hello, Mwali, Agatha. Disclaimer, this is going to sting a little bit. This conversation is not going to be all sweet for you, okay? Because I'll be sharing some not so pleasant truths. The truth they say is bitter, but it's necessary for where we want to go. So, hello, Ude Emanuela. Thank you very much for joining today. Is anybody a first timer here? Do you have a first timer? So I can sing you are welcome in the name of the Lord. Okay, someone is telling me that my background is noisy on YouTube. Yes, because I'm in Nigeria. But I hope you can hear me at all. Because I'm in Nigeria and there's no light, there's no power supply, and my neighbors all have their generators on. That is why there is noise in the background. Please pardon that. But I hope you can hear me. I hope you can hear me at all. Hi Esther, it's good to have you. Good evening. Is it evening? Yeah, it should be evening where you are. Good evening. While Agatha says it's her first time. Okay. You are welcome in the name of the Lord. You're very welcome. You're very, very welcome. Okay, so Rukoya says you can hear me loud and clear. Okay, please just don't mind the noise in the background, okay? When there is power supply, the noise will die down. But for now, I can't do anything about it. Chiamaka Stancy says it's your first time too. You're very, very welcome. Esther, what's her name? Emanuela, please give her first timers Zobo and Puff Puff. She and Agatha. Alright, so we are going to get started already. Tonight, we are going to be discussing self-sabotage. Self-sabotage. When I was thinking of this topic and how to craft the flyer or the subtitle, I wanted to say something really sophisticated, like how you are the one or how you could be the one standing in the way of your success. But my mind was thrown back to the fact that I'm in Nigeria and a couple of my audience, like majority of my audience are Nigerians, and there is this thing called village people. We are always talking about village people. You're always praying against village people. Every power from my father's house, every power from my mother's house, every village power, follow spirit. Goodness. So we always pray against powers from the village, ancestral powers and all that, hindering me from reaching my full potential. Every follow, every familiar. And because of that, I decided to tweak the subtitle a little bit to how you could be, how you are the village people you've been praying against. Because really, many of us are the ones that are standing in the way of our successes. Yes. Many of us are the ones that are hindering ourselves from attaining our full potentials. And we are looking at the devil and his demons or whoever that is in the village, a wicked uncle or someone somewhere that might even be busy with his or her life. And you're calling the person that the person is the one hindering you from going where you need to be. No, majority of the time you are the one hindering yourself. You're the one stopping yourself from attaining your full potential. Okay, and that is what we'll be discussing today: how you could be the person, how you could be the one hindering your potential, hindering you from achieving your goals, and what you can do about it. Okay, so generally self-sabotage is what I just described. You being your own village people. Amen. All right, let's get started. So what is self-sabotage? Has anybody heard this term self-sabotage before? If you've heard it, can you tell us what it is? What is your own definition of self-sabotage? I want this to be as interactive as possible. What is your own definition of self-sabotage? Have you heard it before? And if you have, do you know what it means? If you do, what is your own definition of self-sabotage? What do you think self-sabotage is? Let me know in the comments. I'm looking there. I don't want to give you expo. I'm not giving you expo, but I want to see, I want to hear from you and read from you what you think self-sabotage is. While Agatha says self-sabotage means demeaning yourself. Okay, that works. Any other contribution before I go ahead to share what I have? Promise says, like when someone hinders his or her own success. Okay, that works too. Any other person? Self-sabotage by Joy Amuche says, self-sabotage is the act of hindering yourself. How? While Agatha says, having a mindset that you can't do it. Okay, that's interesting. Rukoya says, self-sabotage means taking actions that reduce your chances of success. Most times it's unconscious. Wow, that's amazing. That's an interesting take on that. Taking actions that reduce your chances at success. I think that is basically what it is. Okay? Ngozi Odegahai says depriving yourself. Depriving yourself of what? I just remember that I haven't invited my Telegram fam. that we are live. So let me quickly do that. We are live. So while I do that, please take the link and share with your friends and let them join, because I believe that tonight's conversation is going to enlighten a lot of people and help us to get out of our own way. Okay, it's going to help us to live the life that we actually want to live without looking for whom to blame or whom to call to be responsible for our, did I say, unattainment of our goals. So please share with your friends. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. So here is what I have. Okay, says this would be insightful. Hi, okay, it's good to have you. Thanks for being here. Promise says hindering your success through bad character and destructive activities. Okay. Hello, Joe says good evening, ma'am. Good evening. Ufeletine. It's been long I saw you live. It's been long I saw you live. Hi, I hope you're well. I'm glad you're here too. So here's what I have here. Self-sabotage is simply defined as when you deliberately hinder our own success and well-being by undermining personal goals and values. Okay, simply put, it is the counterproductive actions and inactions that we take against our own goals and targets. The counterproductive actions and inactions that we take. Counterproductive, that is the key word here. Counterproductive actions that we take that hinder our chances at success and achieving our goals. Okay, Joachim says deliberately hindering our own success and well-being by undermining personal values and goals. Yes, that's also what I have here. I think I got that from Psychology Today, yeah, something like that. But my own definition is that it is the counterproductive actions and inactions that we take that hinder our chances at achieving success. Okay, it is very, very important that you pay attention to this. It is when someone stands in the way of one's success, either consciously or unconsciously. So I have to say here that self-sabotage is not usually what you intentionally do. Okay, it is sometimes what you consciously do, not with the mindset that you are self-sabotaging. You don't just wake up and be like, today I want to self-sabotage, and so you start doing things that are counterproductive. But consciously, I mean, is that you are consciously doing this. It's not like you're not aware that you're doing it. And unconsciously, I mean, is not even knowing that you are running on this program, not even knowing that you are doing this, and that this thing you're doing is what is against the plans that you have already set for yourself. Okay, so self-sabotage again is the counterproductive actions and inactions you take that hinder your chances at achieving your goals, your targets, that hinders you from actually living by your values and the standards you've set for yourself. Self-sabotage. And why did I even choose to have this conversation? Because I am a big self-sabotager, if there's any word like that. I self-sabotage a lot, and I have to say here also that self-sabotaging is a normal lifestyle. It's a normal way of life for many people. That is why we don't have, that's why the whole of the world is not, it's not millionaires. That's why not everybody is a millionaire, or not everyone is able to attain their full potentials, because it's normal to self-sabotage. But the question now is it productive to self-sabotage? No, it is not. Okay? It is not. So I am a huge self-sabotager. I just said that again. I hope that is a word. I just hope that is a word. So some months ago, I realized that I was feeling very, very dissatisfied with my life. I didn't know what the problem was, but I sure knew that this is not the life I want for myself. So what am I now doing to change it? Nothing. I'm not doing anything. I wasn't doing anything to change myself or to change the life that I was already living. Now, I knew that this is not what I want. I knew what I wanted. I knew what I should do to get to where I want, but I was not doing anything. I was not doing it. What I was doing instead was the opposite of what I should be doing. So I might wake up this today, I have my to-do list, do this, do this, do this, do this. I'll just fold that to-do list and keep by the side and do what? Do other things. Now I might get busy. Instead of doing productive work, you will see me raising the carpet, the rugs, cleaning everywhere in the house. I'm busy, but I was not productive. Nothing I was doing was adding a single bar to where I wanted to be. And self-sabotage is doing anything but productive work that gets you where you want to be. That is self-sabotage in one way, because it has different faces. Exactly. Busy doing nothing. Busy doing nothing. Word of Life says counterproductive actions and inactions against our goals and purpose. Yes. Victorine says self-sabotage refers to our behaviors or thoughts that prevent us from doing what we want to do. Okay, that's good. Thomas Precious says, just joining the family. I'm sorry for family late. Not at all. I don't think you've missed a lot. So, for me, instead of me to do that thing that I want to do, no, you see me doing another thing. I'm very busy doing that thing. And at the end of the day, I'm exhausted, I'm tired, and unfulfilled. Exhausted, tired, unfulfilled. Because even though I was busy all through the day, I wasn't productive. Even though you could say that, yeah, I was productive in a way that the house is clean, I got other things done, but for where I want to go, for the life that I want for myself, I was not doing anything at all. And it made me to feel stuck. Self-sabotage reduces and limits your self-confidence, limits your belief in yourself, and it makes you to do what? Feel stuck. You feel like your life is not moving. You feel like there's nothing to this life again. I mean, the life that you are living. You feel very dissatisfied and unhappy. The dissatisfaction is supposed to make you do something to change that life that you're already living. But you are unhappy because you're not doing anything about it. That is self-sabotage. You know the life you don't want. You know the life you want to live. But nothing you are doing is taking you there. That is self-sabotage in a way. It looks like a lot of things, and I'm going to reading them out to you from my notes here. Okay, so consciously, an example of conscious self-sabotaging is you set a goal for yourself that you're going to eat healthy this year. How many of you had New Year resolutions? Should I leave that side? How many of your New Year resolutions have you achieved? How many? Okay, how many? When we got to June, you went back to your New Year's resolution. How many of them have you? Okay, new month resolution. I'm going to do things differently this month. The month is about to end though. What have you done? You are self-sabotaging. That's what you're doing. Drakim says, this is me all week. Okay. You have to get out of that today. I'm glad I'm having this conversation too today. So, at the beginning of this year, you decided that I'm going to eat healthy. You don't like your weight. You don't like the way you are looking. You don't like the way you are feeling. And so you decide, no. Unhealthy eating is not for me. I'm going to cut carbs. I'm going to cut sugar. I'm going to cut unhealthy eating, no junks and all that. And 2 days in, you are already eating piles and piles of cake. You're eating slices and slices of pizza. You are self-sabotaging. consciously because you know that this is not good for you, but you go ahead to eat it. That is consciously self-sabotaging yourself. That is consciously sabotaging yourself, I mean. Now, unconscious sabotaging is you are close to a success or you set goals for yourself. It looks beautiful. It's amazing. You are in awe of this beautiful goal that you set for yourself. But I now do something. So many of you are very good planners. You can plan for Africa, and I'm like that too. Oh, you need to see where I plan. I cannot tell you because see, I'm having this conversation, but I'm on this table too, so all of us are going to fall. We are going to fall. I cannot tell you right now how many courses I have created and launched in this room, and it didn't get outside my door. I cannot tell you. I have already created the course, launched it in my head, launched it on paper. In fact, even gotten reviews in my head, but nobody heard about it. I can plan for Africa. If I plan for you here, hey goodness. If I plan for you, you give me everything that you have. Oh yeah, now let's do. You start giving excuses. You start seeing a million reasons why that plan will not work. Okay, you're already making plans. You have these big projects that you're working on. I'm talking of unconscious self-sabotaging here, okay? You're already making big plans. You have this project, this almighty project that you're working on. You'll be meeting clients, you'll be meeting executives, you'll be meeting people that you want to partner with on this project. And they're actually giving their feedback, positive feedback. Now, it is just 1 month to the launch of this product and this project, and you just developed cold feet. All of a sudden, you see that no, you are not ready for this. All of a sudden, you see that there's something that needs to be done here. All of a sudden, you see that that partner doesn't seem to be qualified for this anymore. All of a sudden, you don't have the zeal to go for that dream or for that project again. Go after that project again. All of a sudden, your co-founders, you have started dropping, taking time to reply their messages. All of a sudden, you can't even call back after missing their calls. Why? Why? I'll tell you why. But it is unconscious self-sabotaging. And this is even bigger than conscious self-sabotaging because you don't even realize that you are doing this. You are working on a programming, and until you reset that programming, you cannot go anywhere. Self-sabotaging is one thing I know for sure that is within your power. Like, it is what is within your power that you are not doing. Because of course, life happens, right? Projects are not all dependent on us. And so there could be some external influences, but everything that lies on you, every single thing that lies on you that you do not do or that you did that hinders your chances at success, like Rukoya says, you are self-sabotaging. Whatever goal it is that you set, big, small, medium, you are self-sabotaging yourself. Is this making sense to anybody? It is when you set goals, but all your actions are in the opposite direction. Who has seen that meme that says, "Let me come and be going"? This is where you are going, Your face is here. This is where you're going. Your face is here, but your lower part is facing this side. Your face is here, but your lower part is facing this side. It's "let me come and be going." That's what we call it. That is self-sabotage because you're not making progress. You're just running in cycles. And until you identify it and work on it, you will not be able to make progress. All right? So why do we self-sabotage? For me, there are two major reasons that we self-sabotage. Why we self Fear of success and fear of failure. Let's start with fear of failure. Fear of failure and fear of success. So many of us are afraid of failure. Hi. We are very much afraid of failure. Don't even want to think that we failed. But what I think can help is reframing your outlook on failure. Okay, so many of you, the reason you have not gotten started on that project, or the reason you didn't get started on that goal, is because you're thinking, what if it fails? You didn't start that dieting. You didn't start going to the gym because you're like, what if I don't even complete my month? You paid for gym membership, but you didn't go because you're wondering, what if I go now, tomorrow I didn't go? What if I go this week now and next month I didn't? You're just filled with what if, what if, what if, what if, what if, what if. You are so focused on how things might go wrong, so much that you can't find the strength and the will to take a step. So this is what self-sabotage means as it regards fear of failure. You are standing at the cliff of a mountain, and you're about to jump, but you're afraid. What if I jump now and I fall? I might break my leg. That's if I would even be alive. I might break my leg. I might be paralyzed all my life. You are at the roof, at the cliff of the hill, and it's time to jump. But you are afraid of failure. What if I fail? What if I fail? What if I fail? But the thing is, your reframing of your outlook on failure will change your life. Let me put it this way. You're not the one that is failing. It is what you are doing that is failing. It is what you are doing that might fail, not you as a person. Because we put in our identity in everything that we do. If someone rejects your proposal, you think that it is you that is rejected or that are rejected. If someone says no to an opinion or a suggestion of yours, it is you feel that was rejected or that was said no to. Meanwhile, it is what you suggested that was rejected. So someone sent me a message sometime, I think few days ago, and she was like, "Ma, since I received this review, I've not been myself. I've not been able to walk or concentrate." And I looked at the review. It was a client that said, "I'm not satisfied with this job," and she took it upon herself. Like she wore that review. She wore that review, and I had to help her reframe her mindset that, hey, it was your work that he's not satisfied with, not you as a person. Not you as a person. It was your work simply that was not what acceptable to him.